Hello, my lovelies. We are here in Pink Gen in our new house. It is glorious and beautiful. And the first one up on this snowy Thursday morning is our boy Valentine. Just grabbing a quick meal because he woke up hungry. Oh, we're going to set the thermostat warmer. I just want to see other outfits besides their cold weather ones. And as soon as we've gotten his hunger and bladder taken care of, we are going to show you their makeovers. Take care of your bowl. Take care of your bowl.
Oh, man.
No, sir. We won't be doing that. Oh, and apparently there's a plate in your dad's office. Today's cuppa is cranberry pomegranate from the British Tea Garden teas. I just realized I hadn't had them in a while, and I do love them. Oh, so good. It is a black tea base with... I told you to pee. Go pee, dear. Oh, it's TV season premiere. Well, you can take care of that after school. But it is a black tea base with pomegranate seeds. Oh, your sister is awake. And her needs are much better than yours. You know, I don't want you guys going into your dad's room. Where can I stick a mirror? Won't make things harder to film. Alright, I'm going to get you both better desks. And give me just a second. Okay, we can't use the child's violin. So what I'm going to do to keep things equal, because she's got to have a laptop, she's got too much stuff she needs to do to rely on being able to access the family computer. So she's getting a laptop, he's going to get an adult violin. I don't think he has any violin skill, but like he was playing violin as a child. Drafting desk is good for artsy people. Do you have an orangish swatch? Yeah, this wood looks orange. Want a desk chair? I think we're going to give you the same one as your sister, but in a different swatch. So I think that goes really well with your bedspread and your walls. Actually, let's say you learned violin as a child, but now you want a guitar, because guitar runs in your family. Yeah, that can be his guitar. Now, for your sister, I know we're going to have to use cheats for this. And I kind of liked the idea of using the Cozy Gamer kit in her room before she was even a teenager. And then this businesses and hobbies, yeah. This comes in all sorts of colors. And this is her computer because she needs it. So we'll just lock this for everyone but Rosalind. And we will try to... Why are you doing yoga when you're a little bit hungry? Why don't you have a bowl of cereal, Oh no, we were gonna place a mirror. That is why I went into build mode. I don't want to put in a bathroom mirror because that'll just... You know what? Actually, that's not a terrible idea because then we don't have the creeper view as much. Will it hover a little bit weirdly in frame? Yeah, but it should only block anything when we're shooting into the bathroom, because like that doesn't block anything. And like this little itty bitty patch of hall, but we can get a better view of that hall from here anyway. Yeah. Where are you? Doing yoga outside in the middle of winter. Great. I'm gonna have you show everyone your makeovers, and we're gonna move a yoga mat inside because it's the middle of winter. And then we'll have her do like a snack of some sort. Alright. Oh, while we're in here, I want to get in her likes and dislikes. Because I want to have... Like, on the one hand, I like to have them organically like things. On the other hand, it will make life so much easier if she likes the stuff that she is already going to do. And somehow her brother lucked into already liking painting as a child. So this doesn't feel as cheaty to me. Starting as everyday, for her, I really wanted to do, like, quirky... but lots of florals. So like I got the sundress with the yoga pants and the boots. I just liked layers, and I love that we have under layers now, so you don't have to have your tum hanging out all the time. Again, whimsical with florals. I love the glittery flower. They're like a glitter flower thigh high for her stockings, for her prom dress. The choices we had were the choices we had for athletic. I know this is a dress from the Prairie Dreams kit, but I think this looks a lot like a nightgown, so I gave it to her as a whimsical nightgown. Her party outfit, another piece from the Prairie Dreams. It has lots of florals. I like my girl in quirky outfits with florals. A swimsuit she can actually swim in. I gave her a charming hat for her hot weather, and I gave her a romper because, you know, let's have some fun in the sun. I never get to use this sweater. I am super excited to use the pink pupper sweater. And boom. Kitty cats. I don't know why I always lean into this cold weather outfit for teen girls. What did they do to your face? That's 3 nose piercings? No, we're not doing that. All right, so Valentine. He likes painting. He is an artistic boy. So I loved the idea of him thrifting and altering all of his clothes himself, like customizing things really heavily, especially when he aged up with the hair with the purple tips, because he's got like the purple tips to his hair, and I just love that for him. So like he could have done all of these paint effects himself. He could have done the sashiko on these jeans himself. All of these patches on his jacket. Like, it's super, and there's stuff painted on the back. Obviously for formal, he's got to be formal. Athletic wear, like, this looks like bleach relief dyes, which is, you put something to put resistance onto the garment, and then you draw on it with bleach to lift the color around that thing, and it's kind of a way of drawing in reverse. He could easily have tie-dyed these shoes himself. Again, possibility of bleach dyeing the shirt. Party, if he's going to a party, he's got to look nice. One of his outfits had glasses, and I thought it looked nice, so I just kind of ran with it. I gave him kind of the more quirky swimsuit wrap. The choices just weren't great for orange swimsuits. So I went with he threw a cover on up, and it's a fun pattern. We have a shirt that looks heavily modified by the person who wears it. And cold weather, well, we worked with what we had. For Copper, I kind of took him in a new direction. Because, like, I had the fun thought of he's at the top of his field, he's at the top of his game, and now he's just trying to be dad. So he doesn't want to get caught. So what if he just took any markers away? So he has unmarked clothing. There's no branding. There's very minimal patterns. There's no logos. There's no designs. It is as plain can be. So if somebody was like, hey, what's this guy wearing to the cops? It's, orange? He was dressed in orange. And I loved running with that so much. I mean, cold weather, you gotta do what you gotta do. The color swatches aren't ever good. The color swatches are not ever good for cold weather. All right, girl. You're gonna go grab some cereal before you go to school. I am fairly certain that the kids both did their homework. Yes, I had them take care of that at the end of last episode. Okay, go talk to your dad. Just do a chat. Sing about season premiere. Discuss interests. Hug lovingly. I love watching them chill in the kitchen together. This is great. Yeah, school in about an hour. We're gonna play it by ear for high school, just because it's been a minute since the pack came out, and the game has never been great keeping packs safe and complete. So I predict high school is probably going to be fairly glitchy. So we're gonna go for a few days at least and see how it goes. Oh, charisma level 2. All right, we have half an hour. Your needs are pretty good. Why don't you write in your journal, my sweetheart? Because you need writing skill, but I don't actually want you, like, writing and sending out books yet. Wait, did I tell you to watch the season premiere? No, you gotta go to school in 10 minutes. Dad, I wanted to watch the season premiere to see if I could get that done before you had to leave. Alright, let's go to school. Hopefully her journal will still be in her pocket. Alright, learn about the new school from the principal. Hello, principal. For the introduction, you also need to learn about this new school from the principal. So we'll do a friendly introduction twice over. If the maid puts her journal in a bookcase, I will be less than pleased, but I need to remember to check that as soon as we get home. Kevin Wharton. You look like a pretty young guy to be a principal. Guys? No. Friendly introduction. I don't care what he's working on. You need to learn about your new school. Dude. Cool. Drop out of high school. High school. Learn about new school. Alright. Now you, get in here. Get in on this. Alright, so now you should be able to learn about new school. And you can claim a locker. Here, claim this locker. Alright, do you also have claim a locker now? Cool. Claim this locker. Alright, thou hast claimed a locker. Talk to teacher about curriculum. Oh my gosh, it's already... I feel like that went crazy fast. Well, at least they both got something. Not enough to even get their school into a thing. Not gonna risk 2 times. We'll risk 3 times time. They both have pretty good needs. Okay. Lunch. You could eat, but you're not really hungry. Why don't you spend your lunch finding a pen pal? And you, do you have any tasks? No. Why don't you wash your hands a couple of times? Oh, we're talking to Kira Loden. Oh, she's a relative. I think she's like a half-sister. We'll have you order... We'll just do a veggie dog. And then we'll see if you have time. I posted on the Pen Pal forums. And we'll see if somebody answers. Order. Let's get a fried chicken slider. Why are you embarrassed? Stolen Social Bunny password. My account got stolen on Social Bunny. That is unfortunate. Maybe you should deactivate it. Oh, she's cleaning up a plate because the lunch guy ran. Oh, we gotta travel to the auditorium? So we're gonna watch this career day presentation. We're just gonna try to get us into higher performance because we don't have any tasks. This presentation, then ask for details about the career. And you do the same. And then hopefully you won't trip each other up. And then we'll just have you both go counterclockwise. Clockwise. Either way is really fine. Okay, now watch this career and ask for details. I don't think either of you are going to get through this one before it's over. Yeah, school is almost over. Prom is coming. Yeah, I'm less concerned about prom. Go home. Go to home. First things first, I know you're not having any fun right now, but you're going to do your homework. And you are going to do your homework. And then we'll worry about all of the activities that you could be doing. Alright, Dad, did you watch season premiere? You did not. Oh, right. It's Energy Conservation Day. Drat. Cuppa, how are your pre-work needs? You could use a shower. However, you don't have a shower, so you're going to take a bath. We'll just top your needs off before you have to go to work. I was checking the Lost and Found and I saw something that might belong to you. Why not? We don't need a leopard frog. I'm not sure why it looks like that. I don't need or want a dead pink baby whale. Madame Zoe's voodoo doll can go. We don't need half of a... Where is the trash can? There it is. We're gonna sell this blue Stradivarius violin. And we're gonna chuck this half a corn dog. Or half a veggie dog. Oh my gosh. He's actually using his desk to do homework. And I know that Rosalind can't use hers because we put a computer on it, but still, this is an auspicious moment. Okay. How did Valentine finish his homework first? Alright. Anyway, dude, I'm going to have you pee and then resume your painting. And we're going to wash your hands an extra time. Because neither of you can watch the thing. Alright, you need to have fun, and I have set it so writing should be fun for you. So we'll have you write in your journal a couple of times. Might have you do a yoga routine. You know, we live in a neighborhood where they regularly shut off our power. Let's have a candle on the table. Doesn't give off much light. If I shrink you down to make you fit on the table better, yeah, your candle flames do weird stuff. Alright, so we won't do that one. Yeah, that stays more in the center of the table. I just want some lights so we can see when they turn the power off. And hopefully they won't light our house on fire. I just want them to have a little light. That's actually really nice. I wish you could put that on a little plate. Don't light candles directly on a surface because the wick will conduct heat down and you will burn things and you will light your house on fire. And we'll set the candles to auto lights. So they'll only turn on as appropriate. Order online. You're not going to try to make something for yourself. That's just weird. How is this not giving you fun? You're writing in your journal. You love writing. I gave you likes writing as an activity, right? No, I did. I knew I did. Why does it not count when it's in your journal? That's just dumb. Cool. Writing level 2. You're gaining the writing skill, but none of the fun from writing. Which is just unfortunate. Because I don't think we could even write in our laptop right now. Anyway, after this, you're gonna go do a energy centering yoga routine. Hopefully that will be fun for you. Hey, before you sleep, why don't you have a food? We're gonna have you have some ceviche and chips. We made all that food and we should at least eat some of everything before it goes bad. Oh good. We have power again. After you finish this yoga routine, we're going to have you watch the season premiere. You know, even with the candle, I think it's a little dimmer down there. I might put a couple lamps in the living room, but let's get a couple paychecks into Dad before we do that. Oh, I can hardly wait till the weather's better, because we're like in the middle of the upstairs hall. Almost done, and then you can watch the season premiere. Why don't you watch the season premiere? Why do you make these choices, sir? 'Tis a holiday, and thou should doest and observe. So first there was a mummy, and now we appear to have some kind of medical experiments being done on us, but they're going well. People are happy about it. And our doctor is kissing the lady who was excited that we're healing. Oh, apparently we like watching houses on fire? Firefighters are attractive and heroic.
Chop away. Huh?
Her needs are pretty bad, but they both have bad social.
Famoosh. Croaky Hartug.
Alright, girl, go ahead and have some food. Why don't you have a shower before you go to sleep? Oh, cool. Dad made 5K. Surely that's worth a lamp or two in the living room, because we get a lot of light from upstairs, but not enough, in my opinion. There, just so the room seems well lit. Oh, Dad's home. Hi, Dad. You're gonna go watch the season premiere. You know, it is after 1 a.m. and you do have to be up in the morning. You're gonna grab a shower and get some sleep. Alright, dude. Use the bathroom. Grab a breakfast. As soon as your brother is off the toilet, you're gonna use it. And then you're going to get some food. Bro, do you gotta eat standing in front of the fridge? Yeah, dude, you're blocking your sister. Why don't you sit and eat? I have no idea if she's gonna have enough time to eat anything before she has to go to school. Oh, good. Right, let's go. Okay, workout on an exercise machine. Boom. You also need to work out on an exercise machine, but we only have one of those. So I guess try working out on a treadmill and see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll switch over as soon as he's done. Oh. Now it wants you to study for exams. I'm down. Right, you. Skip the treadmill and work out on an exercise machine. Oh, cool. We can work out on a treadmill now. Alright, that is morning free period. Yeah, you can like fitness. Yeah, they both completed both of their morning tasks, but they didn't get any, like, credit on the bar for them. Rely on your logic skills, such as it is. Large skill-based exam boost. Nice. Oh, do we have good logic? Level 4 logic! We don't even have a chessboard anymore. Maybe we should have a chessboard. Okay. Yes. You should check the fitness retreat. I'm at school, Dad! Okay, we need to be friendly with a faculty member. So, friendly introduction. And you don't have any tasks. Be friendly with a student. Let's rhapsodize about piano solos. Check for pen pal replies. It's been a day. Is there a music room in this school? If I remember correctly, because this is a James Turner build. If I remember correctly, there's nothing upstairs, because he didn't want people to go upstairs and, like, spend all their time there. Yeah, so there's no music room in this school. I find myself wondering if I could slip one in somewhere, like give it some space in like the gym. Because that is not an uncommon thing to do, is to have the band room associated with the gym or auditorium. Okay, I have a new pen pal. So, we're going to write a letter to Appaloosa Plains. And then, depending on how long that takes, we'll do a real quick something for lunch. We'll just go, like, get a veggie wrapped hot dog again. Or a tortilla wrapped veggie dog. Cool. Oh, can we request... Alright, we need to wait for them to reply. And you're ordering food already, my queen. How are you doing? You're cramming for your exam. I mean, I guess if you want to. Alright, and I think it's another exam. Yep. Your brother is also in class. Cool. Just kind of ignored him. I feel a little bit bad. Alright, everybody go home. Everybody was going the heck home to where we lived. It's a really nice house. And we're gonna do our homework. That's not your homework. That's your homework. You sir, also do your homework. Dad, what are you doing? Maybe go pee before you get on your computer. I don't actually like open work floor plans in real life, but I do have to say they make it much easier to like get these nice family moments where you can see the whole family just doing their thing. Just chilling like villains. Alright, your homework is complete. You have to pee. You were not gonna sunbathe in the middle of winter, girl. Who's calling Copper? Hi, Mom. Yeah, I can chat. You are still working on your homework because your dad is talking to you, but your social is much better. Alright. You, child. Alright, your brother's in the shower, so wash your hands a couple extra times. All of this space that we only put in... Like, on the one hand, we have 3 bathrooms for 3 Sims. On the other hand, because they're like en-suites and Jack and Jill's... Alright, go have a small meal, and then we're going to have you work on probably your yoga. Maybe also your writing. At least you didn't bring home the half-eaten hot dog this time. Oh my gosh, and tomorrow is already prom. How long has it been since we saved? I'm really worried about it because, like, I already recorded this episode once, but then it crashed and I lost a week of gameplay. Like, a full week. So I'm just a little bit paranoid. I'm gonna check how many postcards are in the postcard collection. Okay, we're gonna have to get 14. Oh. Okay, we don't need to get 14 because we're not getting a hamster. You know what? If we finish the rest of the... We'll get the hamster as an adult when we're living alone in an apartment. We're not going to sleep yet, dear. It's only 7:30. I know I kept you up late last night. So we're going to do a brain-boosting yoga routine. You, sir, what does your aspiration say? Start 3 paintings while inspired. Why don't you take a thoughtful shower? I know I just had you have a shower. Oh, wait. Shoot. You're in the kitchen and you just started a plate of food. Eat that. We'll worry about the other later. Because I think, yeah, she needs to write while inspired. So after this, we'll have her practice writing. I'm going to actually, like... I'm going to try to hold off until she's, like, starting to think about quitting her job. Because one of the things about the writing skill is, like... the way it assigns, like, skill points to the different genres, one, I think, is annoying. Children's books aren't easy just because they're short and have very few words. Like, it's completely different skill sets to write short story versus a long-form novel, and that, it makes me grumpy. So I kind of want to have her use most of the time that she's a teen and most of the time that she's a young adult working on building up that writing skill. So I kind of want to make her a genre writer just because I think that would be pretty cool. I kind of have this like thought for her because her life is kind of rom-com-ish if you look at the notes of it. She was raised by a single parent. her mom was not really there before she died while our kids were toddlers. And our grandparents' marriage was also like deeply toxic. So I kind of have this image of our kids having problems with like how marriage works. So I think what I would like to do is have her like potentially be a single mom and potentially like get married much later in her life if she gets married. Like if the game throws something at us, absolutely let us have a grand romance, but I don't know. I kind of want to play that out, and maybe that like then Peach Gen will be more comfortable because they were protected from the toxicity of the previous two generations. Like Purple and Orange Gen like are pretty toxic. Like having an evil parent who prioritizes mean interactions, that's kind of messed up. Like that's going to leave a mark on a kid, and no wonder she's so tied up in wanting normacy and also wanting fantasy lands. Like she might do the single mom thing just because she's lonely but doesn't trust love. Her dad never had any relationships. So I'm kind of like also thinking about leaving her in like the fantasy or romance genres, like having her be a genre writer in those genres. I'm gonna have him do the 3 paintings because I can, and if that gets us through the 5 hours, awesome. Cool. We did the right for an hour while inspired. It's 10:30 and you're exhausted. Grab a shower and get some sleep, my love. You are still inspired, so you're gonna sell that, and we're gonna do another painting. Let's do a pop art, and we'll just keep doing medium paintings. Dad is awake. And also, well, at least he's taking care of a need. I guess it is his worst one. But you're gonna go pee first. Dude, why do you always stand in front of the fridge like this? This is pretty adorable. You know, why don't you go paint and see if you can get inspired? Let's see how far we can get him in his aspiration, because our kids are going to move out separately from each other. So like I kind of want to do his aspiration before we move out so that we don't have to worry about it with him. I love how extra this dress is. I love big ruffly night gowns like that. After you finish eating, my love, we are going to, oh, we should skill build. We really, really should. Which of our skills that we need to max is currently... Okay, so our wellness is currently worse. So after you breakfast, we're going to get on that. Oh, first... Oh my gosh, it's Copper's first personality trait that he can have. I'm gonna flip the coin. I know this is an asylum challenge thing, but I'm gonna do it here Because I feel like that might be a problem with his... that's a happy mouse! Sniffing a bumblebee. I'm not going to post the pictures here. It's too much work for the Not So Berry Challenge. There's too many other things going on. So he is now an evil, glutton, self-assured, cheerful sim. That's delightful. Aww. The whole family's chilling together. Alright, cool. That works. So let's get on this pen pal. Ask for postcard from Appaloosa Pines. Alright, practice your yoga rather than lift weights. You are very inspired, so you're going to sell this painting, and then you're going to make a painting. Then in a little while we'll call it and get ready for prom, because I think the pre-prom party starts like around 3-4ish. Awesome. That. Sell 3 paintings to an art gallery. Complete 3 emotional paintings. I'll sell that to a collector. Can I take a steamy shower and get flirty to make a flirty painting? Therein lies the question. Sure, I'll go to a party at my own house. Honey, why don't you take a shower? Because you're getting kind of stinky. How far did we get on your skill? Almost to level 4. Dude, if we can max our yoga before she even graduates high school, that would be amazing. All these random high school students are just going to show up in our house. And then we'll have you put on your party dress. You can introduce ourselves to our classmates. Our cohort, as it were. We'll let you finish your painting, but Dad, your house is full of teenagers. Put on some clothes. Oh, people are just despawning. Let's see if we can get to know it all. Let's see if it'll give us something besides your financial status. Oh, our brother's coming out to hang out. You should also introduce yourself to people. Yeah, a financial status nonsense. I hate it. Oh, Santos is self-assured. No, girl, we're not. We just took a shower. And prom is going to be like in a little over, like in half an hour to an hour. Cool, we're playing video games. You should also introduce yourself to a classmate. She's got such a nice looking smile. Like, she just has a friendly, open face. Why don't you grab a piece of meat pie rather than go to prom hungry? Because prom should be happening, like, literally any second. Okay, let's travel to prom then. Alright. You're gonna vote for prom royalty, and you are gonna vote for your sister. And you are gonna vote for prom royalty, and you're gonna vote for your brother. Okay, then go here, and then vote for prom royalty. Chat with people on your own time. You miss. No. Vote for prom royalty while it's available. Vote for your brother, and you're gonna wear your prom dress. Fine. Then go over here. You are both gonna stay here. Put back on your prom dress. Quick. Vote for prom royalty for your brother. And then as soon as you're out of the way, he can do it for you. Oh, cool. Copper, it's open. Okay, vote for prom jester. Cool. Vote for prom jester. Also vote for your brother for that one. And Copper or Valentine, you vote for prom jester and vote for your sister for that one. Oh, Santos is socially awkward but deeply confident. I kind of love that. Where are you going, dude? Alright, you need to gossip with someone, so why don't you Do I know you? I know we know our classmate. Okay. More choices. Friendly. Gossip. Gossip. And you... You were talking to Kira at school yesterday. How do you not know her? Sweet. Go dance. What? Friendly. Gossip. Oh, you also managed to gossip. Okay, cool. You should go dance. Alright. Dance with Valentine. Why don't you do the thing with the ceremony, and then you can dance with someone. What is the principal wearing? Oh my gosh. They're both having a silver rated prom, so that's something at least. Royalty is Valentine, congratulations, and Jester is Eduardo Lipido. Well, congratulations, Valentine. Alright, why don't you... Do you know any of these people? I know you know some of your classmates. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this dance with someone. Valentine, why don't you dance with Rosalind? We invite Anaya to dance. Invite Hope to dance. I don't even know what's happening, but everybody's apparently going to see what's happening. Well, that's the end of prom. Go home, guys. We're not going to the after party. Not this time. Not in the winter. We will go to the after party when the weather is nicer. Alright, you're hungry. Why don't you go grab some food? Valentine, you are also really hungry, but why don't you go pee first? Because then you won't block each other at the fridge. We should make them both new prom outfits. Now I kind of want butter chicken. My housemate makes a really nice butter chicken. You know, after you eat, I'm going to have you go to bed. As much as I enjoy like having you socialize with your dad and such, dude, if you're done in the bathroom, then you should go to achieve a food. Why don't you have some ceviche and chips? Oh, there's mail. Maybe our postcard's in it. Stop chatting with your dad. Yeah, Copper loves stories. He loves spending time with his kids, even if he is a deeply flawed individual. No, stop chatting with your dad. I got stuff I want you to do. Your brother finished eating before you did. Come on. Are we getting a postcard? Are we getting our first postcard of the collection? We don't need a time capsule. We'll keep the starter vegetables and fruits. Those are probably birthday presents. We were probably supposed to give one of these to our brother. Oh well. Time to hit the sack. Alright, Valentine. You are going to sell this and then also go to bed. Actually, we might have you sell this and then do a confident painting because tomorrow is not a school day. Sunday is not a school day. So we don't have to worry about going to school. And Monday is Hanukkah. So we can like hit skill building and aspirations for the kids. Alright, confident painting. Okay. Our kid is awake. Or I should say our brother is awake. And he's a little bit hungry, but you're not really hungry, so just like... Okay, clean out spoiled food because the maid doesn't come today. And then we'll have like a quick meal or something. Like, ordinarily I'm so on like... Let's get the kids super skilled. Let's do all of that so that when they're on their own, they can take care of themselves. And this time I'm like, I kind of want to see the struggle as a young adult. I kind of want to see them have to figure it out. Alright, have a bowl. Oh, let's make a smoothie. Blend a smoothie. This one gets us focused, and then we could do a focused painting. If it wins out against the inspired. Right, focus makes us do mathematical diagrams. I don't know if that will count. Alright, girl. We are level 3. You know what? Let's practice our yoga some more. And then we can practice our writing. Let's get a clear head start before we switch back. When we get to like level 5 in wellness, we'll switch back and forth. Should we get her like a meditatey seat thing? Where could we stick it? Because I don't want to stick it outside in the winter. We can get one in the spring. In the spring, I think we're going to do like a grill area on one side and then like an outdoor activity area on the other side. I might move like the yoga stuff and do like, I don't know. I do not know. Well, one thing I do know is this wading pool, does it actually work? We're gonna get a hot tub instead. You know what? I think we're gonna put the meditating stuff out here. And then we're gonna do a hot tub on one side and a grill on the other. We'll come out and we'll make it all pretty after the snow melts. But we're just gonna do like placeholders for right now to remind myself to do this stuff. I think we might do like an outdoor kitchen deal. Ooh, we're getting quite focused. Did that count as an emotional painting? It did. Cool. Sell that to collector and then we'll just do another one. It doesn't say 3 different emotional paintings. It just says complete emotional paintings. Do another mathematical diagram. I love... Alright, you're done for now. Take a shower. And you're hungry. How is your skill gain, though? Oh my gosh. Okay, after this shower, we're going to tip you over into level 5. We'll do a... Oh, no. What we're going to do is we're going to go get some food. We'll have you do a smoothie. Your brother did a smoothie. You can do a smoothie. Who needs actual food when you can make a berry banana blitz smoothie? Okay, you know what? Let's do this meal replacement peanut butter smoothie. Yeah, your needs to look perfect. Alright, sell that. We need to complete 10 excellent paintings. I think we can do that. And what I'm going to do is get a yoga routine. Because if we do a routine rather than practicing, we can get an emotion boost from it. If we do brain boosting, then we'll get inspired and then we can practice our writing. Alright, there is no fresh mail since we requested our postcard. If we don't get our postcard tomorrow during Hanukkah, we'll request it again. You, sir, your emotions are good. You're feeling confident. I'm going to have you get inspired and see if we can push some excellent paintings. That's adorable. Well, I think we're going to give this one to our sister. I think this suits her style. However, that one was also not excellent. Why don't we do a classic painting? Something with a lower skill level. Still not excellent. Oh, we got one excellent painting. This is sweet. Just chilling together. Okay, we're starting to get some needs in the red. But we're almost to level 5. Alright, we're level 5 at writing. Let's deal with some of our needs. Oh, tomorrow's Hanukkah. I think what I want to do is we're going to move this butler's table under the window. The menorahs are both in here. I think this is the most orange swatch of a menorah we have. Once again, Valentine is the first one up. He is such an early bird. His needs are perfect, and everyone else is asleep. Let's hit a museum. Let's knock that out. There's an art museum right nearby, too. There is one in San Myshuno. We can finish this before the holiday even starts, maybe. View, and view, and view, and view, and view. Does this not count as viewing the paintings? We're at a museum. Alright, let's go home. Because this isn't counting. That was annoying. Can you pay the bills just because you're out here? You just have daddy's credit card. Okay, for freeze. I don't even think we have any freezes. But let's do blue and white for Hanukkah. Then you can do the eaves. I kind of want to do icicle lights. Alright. You've told a story. So you are going to decorate the fences. And I think we'll do the blue and white bunting. We'll go with this one. Alright. So you need to tell a story. So you're going to tell a story to your sister. We should figure out gifts. Alright, you. Can you tell him an outrageous story? Hold still for a second, guys. Okay, tell him an engaging story. And then he can tell her a dramatic story. He told a story, he's telling a story, she told a story. And then I think we're gonna have Dad start cooking a grand meal. First, you're gonna invite over your moms. And then we're gonna cook a grand meal. Invite over to current lot, Mom 1, Mom 2. And then you're gonna cook a grand meal. It's not in the traditions for the holiday, but we're gonna do it anyway. I know it's supposed to be fried foods, so there's a lot of food fried in oil, so we're gonna do the fish dinner because that's the best we can do with The Sims. Alright, we need to do gifts of some flavor. That's not our front door. This is our front door. Hi, Grandma! Oh my gosh, did the kids not know Zelmira? The kids know yes. Oh my gosh, Valentine doesn't know either of his grandmothers! Oh no. You know what? I'm gonna try to take a picture with our grandmothers. Take photo with... Uncle Sterling's here and he's freezing to death? Okay, let's take a photo with each of our grandmothers. No, come back! Okay, Dad. Call to grand meal. You know what? We're gonna take all 5, because that's just a great shot. Where did Zelmira go? Can you invite Zelmira back? Because we have to keep people here until after dark. Zelmira left, but we're supposed to be inviting her back. Aster is grabbing the grand meal. I really want a picture with Zelmira too. You know what? I'm done eating. I'm gonna take a photo. I'm gonna take a photo with Zelmira. And Zelmira wasn't here to get called to the grand meal. So we're not going to worry about that. We just need to keep everybody here long enough to do the lights. Oh. These are actually really good. I just want good quality pictures of them. Oh, I need to look at these pictures. Oh my gosh, we need the postcard thingy. All right, while you're in the bathroom, go ahead and stop chatting. You know, we're going to keep all of these. I'm going to frame this in black and give that. And then we're going to frame this one in yellow. Give that one to Dad. And then we're going to frame this one in white. And we're going to keep it. I want to take some pictures with Dad and with Copper too. But at least we have photos with the grandmas before they died. Especially after the other grandma photos glitched out. Did the grandmas leave again? Oh no, they're hanging out. Why don't you chat with Grandma? Share Hanukkah excitement. Hey, it's so great that we're living your traditions. Ask about tarot. You're so tired. No, Aster? Valentine. Engage your grandmother in conversation. Don't let her go anywhere. Show off your outfit. Talk about the weather. Ask to be bestowed stellar stamina? You know what? I'm not going to risk them leaving again. It's 5 o'clock. We're going to light the candles with everybody. We're going to gather around. Oh, wow. How did our hygiene get so poor? We haven't done anything. Alright, let's clear out these conversations. Light the menorah. Run up and have a shower. Right, now if the grandmas want to go, they can. Oh, Aster's playing her own guitar. You know what, Copper? I want you to get pictures with your moms. I wish you could get them both at the same time. Cause you used to have that really cute high school photo with your mom, of your moms. Yeah. Like, I know it's the same pose that we just did with Aster and Rosalind, but I don't care. I want grandma pictures. And everybody can have copies of these. Let's change pose. There we go. It's a pose we haven't seen yet. You know what, grandmas? If you want to go home, you can do that. How are your nudes? How are your nudes? How are your needs? Why don't you take a thoughtful shower and then maybe paint something? You're really, really tired, but I don't want you in bed this early. We got up to level 5 in writing, so let's get back on our yoga. And the others can do as they will. And I actually think I'm going to call this episode here, because we're going to have one school day and then we're going to have Christmas. So I think the linear space between Hanukkah and Christmas is a good place. Bye, Grandma. It's just a good place to stop. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. It is a fun change of pace to have transitioned into Pink Generation and to really be in Pink Generation. And we're making good progress. We're halfway to finishing both of our skills, and we've been a teenager for what, 3 days, 4 days? Hey Dad, can you check that we're gonna have, it's 1 a.m. but on a school night, but we're gonna have her get the mail. Just in case it's a postcard. Please. Okay. Pause. And that is our first postcard. This is the perfect place to stop. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really hoping you're still having fun with the Not So Berry Challenge. If you're having fun, please consider leaving a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe to bring you back for more Sims goodness. Have a happy time zone wherever in the world you are, and I will see you guys next time.